Good evening, this is Josh Spicer from GameWisdom.com. For this video, I am taking a look at a very unusual game. This is Gods Will Be Watching. This game came out in 2014, and it's become a very polarizing title. I know some people who love this game, saying it's one of the best games they've ever played for its story and gameplay, and other people who just flat out hated this game, saying it was just horrible, barely could do anything in it, and just found it completely off-putting from a mechanic standpoint. For me, I'm in the middle. I can appreciate this game for what it tried to do, but I'm always a mechanic first type person, and it's probably why I look down on this game, or I don't review it as favorably. So this spotlight is either going to be really long or really short, based on how things go. But we're going to get into it now. Okay. Let's see. So this is interesting. They have done some adjusting to the game to make things a little easier. They've changed some of the difficulty settings. I remember it was before normal and easy. Now they've made original light, puzzle mode light, narrative mode. I think for the sake of actually being able to show everyone at least a level or two of Gods Will Be Watching, I'm going to keep to original light. It's very interesting that they put a puzzle mode in, because that really has to do with some of the core mechanics of the game, which we will talk about in a minute. Ah yes, so I was right. Original light is when they renamed it to... before it was just easy mode. So we will start this up. So the story, which is very interesting, involves this group of 5 people as they're basically on the run, and I really don't know too much about the story because I didn't get far enough into the game. But basically they're put into these very pretty much horrible situations, and it's up to you to make the best choice of a bad decision. I'm sorry, a good decision and a bad consequence or something like that. I think I'm going to skip through the text because we're not going to get far enough to actually show off most of the story here. I don't think we're going to be doing that. So, Chapter 1 takes us here. Another thing I do like is that the pixel art design of this game is really well done. Backgrounds are pretty detailed. So it's definitely a good example of what you can do with high quality pixel art. Alright, so right now, he's basically explaining to us the plot of this stage. Each chapter basically has a different situation. You need to decide the best way to handle it. Okay. So here's me, right here. And my job, basically, is I have to keep... I'm basically in control of this hostage situation. The objective for this chapter is I need to fill up this hacking process meter. And to do that, we need to break into it. And let's see, we're going to look around here. Basically, each chapter is presented as a pseudo-puzzle. We have 3 screens. We have the safe room on the left, this main room in the middle, and these guards on the right-hand side. The objective, though, is I have to keep at least one hostage alive, because that's what's keeping the guards from rushing in and killing us all. But as we keep doing things, it's going to become essentially harder and harder to do that. The game's mechanics work like this. You can see as I'm clicking on people, blue and red highlights. A blue highlight means that I can do this action and it won't move the story forward. Red actions, however, will always move things forward. So you can see, I can hack a camera, and I can see exactly what's going on there. I'm going to talk to him. We have first aid supply, I can check that. Oh, come on. And as I was saying, basically I just need to keep control of the situation. But what's going to get in my way are random events and essentially a Russian roulette-like counter that's going to decide whether I'm going to succeed or fail. So these 4 people are just sitting here. They're all now in a neutral state. But as time ticks each turn, they're going to change. So first thing I need to do is we need to... Let's see. Talk to him a few times. So he's basically giving us some few tricks here. Don't send 2 hostages into the safe room. Don't let net security drop under 60%. Stuff like that. Each chapter has different rules, even though it keeps to the same basic framework of deciding what action to take to move the events forward 1 turn. So you can see, any of the actions I do with these people is going to move things forward. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to charge the hack boost, because this will increase the speed of the hacking over here. Once these 2 bars are filled, the chapter is considered complete. So, now here's the other thing, and this is where the random event got into it. As you can see where it says hack boost 35%, basically if I do the hack boost and it fails, in the original version, I lose the level. It doesn't matter what my percentage is, doesn't matter how great my hostages are, that gets to 100%, I'm sorry, if that fails, game over. And every chapter, I believe, has some kind of random death event that can screw you. And that's another one of the polarizing elements of the game. So we're going to charge a hack boost. And as you can see, these guys moved forward 1 tick. Our security went down to 90%. The hacking always goes forward a little bit because we move time forward. And our hack boost is now at 52%. Ideally, I should get that as high as I can before I actually do it. Now, these people didn't change at all, so we're still good on that front. So we will charge it again. Alright, we're now at 80%. These guys over here are now a little bit closer. In order to push them back, I need to have Jack over here shoot them. Or we can negotiate a hostage, send someone out, and that'll push them way back. So now I'm at 80% hack boost rate, so I'm going to attempt it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it worked. We boosted the meter way up, and now we're back down to 5%. So I need to repeat this. These 4 people are fine. They will randomly start acting up. And that's another one of the random events. So we're going to charge a hack boost. Now you can see this guy is looking relaxed. He changed his animation. So that's telling me that he is now too relaxed. I'm going to need to do something to keep him from getting crazy. So I'm going to kick him. He's back to normal. Now our security is getting low, and these guys are looking very close. So I'm going to play a gamble. No, actually, to be on the safe side, I'm just going to attack. That's pushed them back. Now, as you can see, these guys are starting to get a little bit on edge. Let's see. I'm getting a little fidgety. This is another one of the things. It's hard to tell their different states because you really can't look at their face. I am going to reinforce security. So they're still doing okay, I suppose. We're going to charge the hack boost. Alright, this guy is looking like he's about ready to go crazy. So, I'm going to calm him down. Alright, so that's a little bit better. We're going to charge it again. Okay, we're at 71% security, and we have a 68% chance for the hack boost to work. So I am going to risk it. Oh, he ran. Okay, I guess let's keep him alive. Now again, I had no idea he was actually going to do that. Okay. I'm going to send someone to the break room. Oh, and now security got too low, so now we gotta reboot. Now I can also check the break room to see how she's doing, because I need to have at least one person in this main room at all times. I guess she's still fidgety. Okay, let's charge the boost. Now again, I can't tell what these guys are doing. Are they too high? Are they not high enough? Again, this is kind of the issue with the game, is that it's asking you to make these choices, but it's very hard to tell, you know, what's happening here, in a sense. Alright, so we're going to charge it again. Okay, now, how did that guy... I don't know. I'm going to kill him this time. Screw it. Alright. I guess I'll calm him down. What? Alright, but now I think I just lost. Okay, I guess she's doing better. And of course, I have no idea that he was about ready to run, even though I was about to chat with him. Okay. Got one hostage to the left, so it's not really looking that good. Alright. So, now, giving you these little dialogue pop-ups, I think that's really useful. I just wish they came up a little bit more frequently to let you know. Alright. So she's a little too relaxed, so take that. Now, the game's moral system is based on what you do in these specific situations, but I just find it very much a false choice, because what's really the difference between me shouting and kicking? There really isn't anything. It's just supposed to measure your moral sense, but the game is all about these very binary choices with the random factor sort of keep things interesting. Alright, so we'll charge it again. Going to shoot, and he decided not to shoot, and now we lost, so this guy decided not to shoot in time. And that was that. as I was saying, this is going to either be a really long spotlight or a really short one. And something tells me this is going to be more on the short side of things. Alright, well, let's try it again. Charge the boost. No, I'm going to do it at 63. Screw it. Alright, and it failed. While before, if you were playing this on truly original mode, it would just end the game. Okay, let's try it again. Right, this guy is getting annoyed. We'll shout him down. I'm going to move one of them to the break room, and I want him to attack. Okay. Now the other thing I can do is I can just shoot them to keep them here, and then I have to heal them before they run out of health. Alright, so I'm going to calm him down. How are you doing? Alright, he looks really relaxed, so we'll send him back. And I will send you to the break room. Yeah, we gotta send him all the way back. Okay, come on. As you can see, the other problem with this game is that it's very much a negative feedback loop. Once you start failing due to either bad luck or poor decision making, it's basically very hard to recover. In fact, there really isn't a way to recover in this game. I can't ask for more hostages or first aid. Actually, I think I can trade for first aid. But it's not like I can basically get more lives or more chances. Guess this guy is ready. And I can't even imagine playing this game on like the super hard difficulty, or the original difficulty, I should say. Okay, so we have to reinforce. Charge again. Better shoot. Okay, charge. As you can see, their stats, their emotional states are changing each turn. You can't really make it. Let's see. I guess we'll send him, and we'll calm you down. We'll calm him down again. Okay, well, we got one bar filled, so that's a plus. Okay, we'll get back in here. And this guy's just hacking or whatever. I guess I'll send you to the break room. So now we need to shoot. Reinforce. And we'll execute it again. If it fails at 9, you'll be really surprised. Okay. So now this guy is starting to look a little woozy. We're halfway done, so that's good. I guess this guy is relaxed now. Can't take it anymore. Alright, so we gotta move him back. There. He needs to shoot. Alright, so we'll charge. And we need to reinforce. As you can see, again, this is just about balancing out all your choices. It's really the name of the game here. But the random elements of how the civilians will escalate and whether hacking will succeed or not are what keeps the game interesting or really can be frustrating. Because you can be perfect and then a random element can just screw you in the end. Alright, so... what I'm going to do is I'll calm him down. And we need to attack. Oh, shit. Okay, he was calm. Why did he... okay, now I have to take this guy out. And we're going... I think I'll shout him. And hopefully this will get me the win. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I just lost because, again, of the randomness of the game. Perfect. Yeah. Again, you can see just how frustrating it is to play this game. So, you know what? I can actually... yeah, I am not being Chapter 1 original. One second. I'm gonna go back. I have... oh, come on. A save where I actually did make it through the other chapter. And you can see how things get even frustrating further in. Alright, so we'll skip the story if I can. So for Chapter 2, you've been basically captured. You're now forced to endure torture. Again, I'm skipping the story because it's not really going to make sense unless you see the whole thing, and you're not going to get far enough to do that. Alright, so for this one, you basically have to endure the torture for as long as possible without revealing key information or having both your guys die. So I can talk. So the idea is I need to keep pissing them off so they'll believe my lie and only confess when it's absolutely necessary. I've decided which one of these two are going to do it, either Jack or Burden. So, let's see. We'll do... oop. Basically, when you think, both of them get hurt. If I do beg... so I'm going to provoke. So he just gets hit. Okay, you can see they've slooped down a little, which means their health is lower. I'm going to try and lie now. Okay. So again, I need to think. And the day is over. But there's still like, I think there's like 10 or 12 of these events you have to do. And I've only done this one other time. I got literally to the end, and then I lost because of a random event. Okay, come on. Alright, so now day 2, each day they grab another weapon. So let's get through. He's probably gonna grab, let's see. Oh good, he grabbed the hammer. So now I need to figure out which one to do. So we'll think. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Alright, so I'm gonna try and lie. Again, I can confess if I have no other choice, but if I confess too much, then they won't have any use for me, and then they'll just kill me. Okay, so we'll think. Alright, so now we're both very tired. I won't lie. And I am going to... let's see. So if I beg, I can sort of sometimes delay any action, give myself some breathing room, but it doesn't work all the time. Alright, so that day is over. So there's definitely a deep story involved with these different characters. And there's our friend Liam from the previous chapter. So what he does is he basically gives you some help every day. You can decide which one. Alright, so I can choose between either healing myself to completely fill my health bar, painkillers to slow down basically how much damage you're actually going to do to me, or I can get information to make it easier to lie. Since these guys are looking reasonably okay, I'm going to take the painkillers for right now. Alright, so now we're at day 3. So he's gonna grab a weapon now. Let's see. Pliers. That's lovely. Alright. So we're gonna try and think. Oh. Even with the Pixar, this is still very much a violent situation. Alright, we'll think again. Ugh. You can see we're now both doing really horribly. The painkillers didn't seem to do anything. Alright. I'm going to beg. See if we can convince them. Okay. They give us a little bit of breathing room. Well, we survived. I don't know what the difference is if you play this on true original mode. As you can see, we're both doing really horribly. So I'm going to ask for medicine this time. Oh, so it's the next day. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Did he just lay up his fist? Alright, so you can see things are starting to look a little bit bad here. Again, the moral choice you have to decide is whether to let one person take the blow of the force. Okay, I'll think. Now, as you can see with this one, they actually give you a second to prepare. So now if I think again, he's going to basically do some major damage to me. So I'm going to try and lie. Right. So I'm going to provoke with Burden, so maybe that'll keep this guy from attacking Jake. Is that his name? Yeah. Or Jack, I'm saying. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna try and take the hit. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so we recovered from that day. And now Liam's going to give us some medication. Alright, so I'm going to go with, I guess, healing again. So he's going to recover. I'm not sure how the spray actually works. Okay. Now, even though it says 20 days, spoiler alert, you don't actually get the full 20. So as you see, now things are getting mixed up. This guy is going to be tortured. Okay, so you can see he's going to get pulled. I'm going to get the hammer to the knee. I'm just going to lie my ass off. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Oof. Let's see. I'll try begging. Oops. Oh! Wow, that was quick. How did that happen so quick? So now that I've lost him, I guess he's a ghost? But now I'm just really screwed. I guess I'll try information. Again, I had no idea that he was that weak. This is part of the problem with the Pixar. It's very hard to get details of with how things are going. Okay. What's he gonna grab this time? And this is all basically being... Oh, good. This is the where I got stuck the last time. This is where you have Russian roulette. Basically, every time he doesn't like my answer, he's going to pull the trigger, and maybe I'll get lucky. So I have a 1 out of 7 chance. Alright. Okay, so now 1 out of 6. Now let's see, if I provoke him... Okay, so that's 2. Now, when I did this the last time, it was basically the 1 out of 7 chance. The very first time, it worked, and I lost because of it. Okay. So I wonder how many more days are left, actually. I'll bring painkillers. Alright, what's he gonna grab this time? Alright, the teeth pulling again. Alright. Let's try begging. And he's not taking that. Okay. Taking all my teeth. Alright, let's lie. Well, that was quick. Maybe we'll actually succeed this time, I don't know. Let's try healing. Oh. Well, I actually did this time. Well, I actually beat it, wow. Guess that's the luck of playing this live. Didn't confess. Alright, so for actually beating the chapter, you can see how other people made their choices. Yeah, 2 has been suicidal. And it shows you basically what everyone else did. So you can replay chapters to basically affect how the story is. Alright. Okay. just gonna fast forward through this because I don't think we're gonna be showing that. Basically on a mission. I'm not quite sure what happens after that. Okay, let's get back to work. I don't think I'm going to show off this chapter because I have not done this at all, and I have no real idea what's going on. Let's see. Again, the backgrounds are really nice. Alright, so once again, we have to make a choice. Again, the game is giving you all these different little choices that you need to go through, and let's see. 30 minutes. Of text for this chapter. So again, you have to, for this one, you have to figure out the cure while digging, while making sure everyone's vitals are up. Man. Yeah, so this is one of the things why I just got really tired of the game, because it doesn't really feel like I'm playing it in the sense that I'm trying to master something, but I'm just really going through the motions of whatever the twist of the day is. So, again, I could sit here and fumble through chapter 3 for, 30, 40 minutes, but I'm going to wrap things up here. I think you guys saw a pretty good representation of what Gods Will Be Watching is. It's an interesting game, but it's very polarizing, as you can tell from how the mechanics were set up and what it's asking you to do. So, for those of you watching this live, thanks so much for tuning in. For those of you watching this on YouTube, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. And make sure to check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design and the industry, as well as our ongoing Patreon campaign to secure some very much needed monthly funding for everything. You can find me on Patreon under Game Wisdom or Josh Beiser, and any donation would be greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you're watching this on YouTube and would like to watch these videos live, you can check me out on Twitch under my channel of GW Beiser. Thanks again for tuning in, And if you enjoyed Gods Will Be Watching, make sure to check it out. I believe at the time of this recording, it is on sale. Yeah. Oh, actually, it will be on sale for another 3 hours, at least according to this live play. So, unfortunately, for those of you watching this recorded, I don't think you'll be able to get it in time, but the Steam Summer Sale is coming up very soon by this recording, so it will be back on sale then. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys again next time. Take care.